Auburn News by Don Brown. An Auburn resident faces charges of second-degree arson after an overnight fire on Wednesday destroyed his home. Auburn Police Detective Chris Cooper confirmed the arrest of 30-year-old Ryan Wilson. Wilson was allegedly upset with another tenant in the home. Wilson is accused of purposely setting fire to one room downstairs, causing numerous other items to catch fire, which then spread to the entire home. The initial call came to the fire department around 3 a.m., and it took fire crews almost 2 hours to get the blaze under control. Firefighters were challenged because the metal roof was slippery to walk on and also trapped heat in the upper level of the home. 2 families were living in the home on 7th West Street, with 3 people living downstairs and 7 people living upstairs. Fire Chief Joe Clark says in all, 16 people were displaced, including the neighbors next door. The neighbor's home sustained damage to the bordering wall. Volunteers with the American Red Cross are assisting those displaced by the fire, which include 8 adults and 8 children. There were no human fatalities. However, 2 dogs and a hamster died in the fire. One dog was able to make it out of the home safely and was seen attempting to rescue the other dogs unsuccessfully. State fire investigators were also at the scene Thursday morning surveying the charred black home, broken glass, and debris. Clark says that the home appears to be a total loss as the back of the building ceiling caved in earlier that night. Wilson is temporarily incarcerated at the Auburn County Jail in lieu of his $15,000 bail. Wilson's arraignment will be at the Auburn City Court, and he is scheduled to appear Monday, November 28th at 11:30 a.m. Second-degree arson is a Class B felony and considered a more serious crime. Penalties are always more than 1 year in prison. Title 9A of the Washington State Bill also states that a person convicted of a Class B felony is punishable of up to a maximum 10 years in prison with a fine of up to $20,000. Police say the investigation is ongoing and further charges are possible. In other local news, homeless have a chance to be more comfortable, thanks in part to the nonprofit organization Sleepless in Seattle. According to the Auburn Reporter, there was almost 4,000 homeless people in King County last year alone. The Sleepless in Seattle movement began a year earlier as the brainchild of University of Washington graduate Eddie Wang. Wang's idea started with a desire to provide sleeping bags to local homeless by raising funds through crowdsourcing. Wang collected more than $75,000 in the first year. Last year, the team raised about $90,000 with help from almost 200 volunteers. Today, the Sleepless in Seattle organization will be hosting a big give before the holidays, from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. at 6 different locations. The organization will not only distribute sleeping bags this year, but also mats and care packages with the goal to get one to every homeless person in King County. They're expecting over 300 volunteers. If you would like to help, visit sleeplessinseattle.org.